How is everyone this fabulous Sunday? You feeling good? I'm feeling good. You know, part of the reason I'm feeling good is because my friend Jamie Lula is here to offer us musical inspiration. Will you please welcome Jamie Lula?
Oh, we are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the love that we seek. We are the seeds we are sowing. Come on, y'all. We are the harvest we reap. Sing it out. Oh, we are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the love that we seek. We are the seeds. We are the seeds we are sowing. We are the harvest we reap. I am. Oh, I am. That I am. Oh, I am. That I am. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the love that we seek. We are the seeds we are sowing. We are the harvest we reap. I am. Oh, I am. That I am. Oh, I am. That I am. I am. Oh, I am. That I am. Oh, I am. That I am. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the love that we seek. We are the seeds we are sowing. We are the harvest we reap. Come on, y'all. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the love that we seek. We are the seeds we are sowing. We are the harvest we reap. We are the harvest. We are the harvest we reap. One more time. We are the harvest we reap.
Jamie Lula, my brother. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Unity of Tucson. I'm Reverend Dr. Jonathan Zenz. I'm the senior minister here. I'm having a good day. Are you having a good day? It's an extraordinary Sunday, and I'm so grateful that you've decided to spend your Sunday morning with us here at Unity to celebrate love, to celebrate life, to celebrate light, to celebrate all the divine attributes that you are, and we are here to share that with the world, to share it with the world. Oh my gosh, I'm out of breath already, and I haven't even been singing this morning. Woo! Now, we do have a purpose here at Unity of Tucson. Our purpose is to provide a safe, a loving, and an inclusive space where everyone can join together to learn the principles of the New Thought spiritual philosophy and explore those principles. And I think that through the exploration of those principles that we can master spiritual understanding, find personal purpose, and develop a spiritual path. So that's what we're here to do. Does that sound like a good thing to do? Yeah, you know why it's good for me is because the application of New Thought principles in my life has enhanced the quality of my experience of life, and so that's why I get so excited. I'm uber excited. You know me, of those 12 faculties of the divine, my favorite one is zeal. I'm all about enthusiasm, yeah. Now, one of the things that I do offer every week is to say this. You may not believe everything you hear today, and you may not agree with some of the things that I say today. But it is not my responsibility to tell you what to believe. I'm not here to tell you what to believe. I'm not here to tell you what to think. My role here is to offer the tenets of the philosophy so that you can take them, decide what you want to do with them, if anything, and, maybe put them into use in your life, maybe not. But if something does rub up against your belief system here today, here's my recommendation. Be willing to look at it. Just be willing to look at it free of judgment. Just observe it. That idea. And say, here's this idea that's been presented to me that is a counter idea to this belief that I've been holding in my life. And make a determination. What might work better for me? And then allow yourself to apply that in your life. And you're not going to get any judgment from me whether it's the belief or the idea that we're presenting here, or the belief or idea that you decide to hold on to that may be a different idea. You are the creator of your life. That is fundamental to the practice we teach here. Now, we do have a vision and a mission here at Unity of Tucson. I would love for us collectively to say together first these words of our vision statement. Let's say this together. We envision a world awakened to its magnificence. The vision is a choice. The vision is a manner in which we may choose to see the world. And the mission are steps that we can apply in our lives to allow that vision to come into expression. So let's say out loud these words of our mission statement. Love only, forgive everything, remember who you are. I'm going to invite us all to just take a breath. Just take a breath into those ideas and see how that mission may align with the vision of a world awakened to its magnificence. Just opening up in the here and now, seeing how those words resonate for you. What does it mean to love only? What does it mean to forgive everything? What does it mean to remember who you are? Love only, forgive everything, remember who you are. What might life be like if there were no other option but to love only, forgive everything, and remember who you are? And each week, I offer this idea that remembering who you are, the idea behind that is that we are here to remember our divinity, to remember the truth of our being, that right where we are, God is. And God is letting itself be known by means of all creation. God, the infinite creative source, the power, the universal spirit, however you choose to identify it, it is the truth of being. It is the truth of our identity. And so that's what I'm here to remind you. And, perhaps consider living your life, remembering that in every moment. Now, if you're new to our community, I want to extend a special welcome to you. I want to say, of course, welcome and hello to anybody who's watching online for the first time today, whether you're watching live this Sunday morning on our live stream or you're watching it another time in the video archive. It is a delight to know that this energy is shared and your energy is shared with us, and we're all one big, great bundle of energy. Delighted to have you here. If you would go to unitytucson.com/connect, fill out some information there, and we can allow this conversation to continue to unfold. And once again, thank you for being present for this experience. If you're here in the room for the first time today, something to acknowledge is that as you were coming in, there was a gift that was made available to you. If you did not receive that gift, please know it is still going to be available at the completion of the celebration in Harmony Hall when we have our potluck following the service. But in addition to that physical gift, there is something that we always like to share with those who are here for the first time. And so if you are comfortable with identifying yourself as someone who's here for the first time, and I always say, if you are comfortable, because when the first time somebody tried to get me to stand up in church, I was like, not me. So if you're comfortable with identifying yourself, would you please either raise your hand or stand up? Is there anyone who's joining us for the first time today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Grateful to have you here. And here's what it is that we would like to share with you, shall we, everyone? You are magnificent. Yes, you are. Thank you for shining your light and sharing your magnificence with us. Now, we claim to know that about you because we also claim to say this idea, that every single person we encounter is a reflection of that which is inherent within each and every one of us. So our recognition of your magnificence, I think, is also a recognition of our own personal magnificence. So shall we all, as a community, say out loud these words together? I am magnificent. Does that feel good? Yeah, it feels good to me. Let's do it one more time. I am magnificent. Yes, indeed. One of the magnificent ways that we celebrate here at Unity of Tucson is to acknowledge that all faith traditions, all religious paths, all spiritual ideas are all born from one common golden thread of love. And we do that through a ceremony that we've adopted here called Lighting the Flames of Faith. To guide us in the Flames of Faith ceremony today, will you please welcome our keepers of the flames, Diane Christie, and welcoming back, Laura Cass.
Aloha, and God bless you all. Together, deep breath. We light a candle for the Tao, honoring the universal path of harmony and equilibrium, the natural way. We light a candle for all shamanic traditions, honoring the beliefs and practices of all indigenous people, the way of primal spirituality. We light a candle for Hinduism, honoring the path of knowledge, action, and devotion. We light a candle for Judaism, honoring the ethical path of living by sacred law. We light a candle for all forms of Buddhism, honoring the Four Noble Truths and the path of compassion. We light a candle for all forms of Christianity, honoring the Christ consciousness as the path of love. We light a candle for all forms of Islam, honoring the path of surrender to divine love as the highest calling. We light a candle for the universalistic religion of Baha'i, honoring the path of unity and peace. We light a candle for all forms of New Thought, honoring the metaphysical path of mental healing through the practice of universal spiritual principles. We light a candle for all of those who are as yet unaware of the power and presence of Spirit in their lives, and for the space that we are holding for them, and for all faith traditions unnamed in this ceremony. The final candle is the healing candle. It represents the revealing of the divinity at the core of all experience. This is your candle for whatever is in your mind and heart that requires the light.
Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Diane. This candle here, as most of us know, but if you're new to our community, this candle here is the peace candle, and we keep the peace candle consistently illuminated 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And the reason we choose to keep this candle illuminated is understanding it as an analogy for a consistent illumination of peace in our own hearts. And as we allow our inner peace to inform every aspect of our beingness, our thoughts, our actions, our deeds, our relationships, then right where we are, each and every one of us is creating a world of peace. So let us honor that understanding by sharing together this prayer for world peace. Divine love indwells each person and radiates from one to another. Harmony is established and peace reigns in the world. If you would please welcome once again Jamie Lula.
Something's calling me. Something's calling me. Something's calling me a little bit deeper than I've ever been before. Feels like I'm walking on marbles. Can't still the earth beneath my feet. Is my head in the clouds, my naked legs left dangling? I can feel my heart begin to pound. And everybody said, something's calling me a little bit deeper than I've ever been before. Something's calling me a little bit deeper than I've ever been before. A long dark night my soul it wanders. Can't see the light that moves me. If God is everything and everywhere that I belong, Spirit gently wakes me from my sleep. Oh, something's calling me a little bit deeper than I've ever been before. Something's calling me a little bit deeper than I've ever been before.
So I just invite you to allow the breath to take you deeper into the very core of your being, the center of your heart, where you feel the calling of Spirit. Those places in our life where we are asleep. We're asleep to the goodness. We're asleep to life. To feel the whisper, the tap of Spirit calling us into a richer, more fulfilling experience as we open our hearts and our minds and allow Spirit to guide us, guide our thoughts, guide our words, guide our actions in a way that not only do our own lives improve, but truly we become the illustration of what's possible for others, and we become the transformative presence in our world. We hear the call, we heed the call, we step toward the call. We are the call of Spirit. And as we awaken to the divine presence within us, we become the expression of all that is, knowing that truly this is how we transform our world. And we give thanks for our capacity to hear this call. And we individually and collectively say yes. We say yes. And we are grateful. And in the name and in the nature of the power and presence within us, we say, thank you, Spirit. And so it is.
Oh Lord,
Oh, Lord.
oh Lord,
Oh, Lord.
pull me deeper than I've ever been before. Oh Lord, oh Lord, take me deeper than I've ever been before. Oh Lord,
Oh, Lord.
I know I'm not the only one to live inside these blues. Oh Lord,
Oh, Lord.
oh Lord,
Oh, Lord.
I surrender my life to you. Oh Lord,
Oh, Lord.
oh
Oh,
Lord,
Lord.
I give my life, I give my love to you. Oh Lord,
Oh, Lord.
oh Lord,
Oh, Lord.
oh Lord,
Oh, Lord.
oh Lord. Love is calling me a little bit deeper than I've ever been before. Peace, sing it with us. Peace is calling me a little bit deeper than ever been before. Joy, does anybody remember joy? Joy is calling me a little bit deeper than I've ever been before. Peace. Peace is calling me a little bit deeper than I've ever been before. God is calling me, and I'm grateful like I've never been before.
Jamie Lula. And always a delight to welcome to the platform Reverend Felicia Searcy with that beautiful prayer. Thank you so much for that. And I know you're here as well to offer our reading and guide us in our monthly affirmation. Reverend Felicia Searcy.
So this month, we are in the month of generosity, and what a relevant topic for where we are in our world right now. So I picked a reading from Father Henri Nouwen, who is a Dutch Catholic priest. He's a theologian, beloved writer, and he left an esteemed teaching career at Yale, Harvard, Notre Dame, to go join the L'Arche Daybreak community in Toronto in order not only to live among adults with disabilities, but to serve the underprivileged and really bring to us a living example of what is it to truly live our, I was going to use the word religion, I guess we are a religion, but to live our spirituality. So this is from his work, The Spirituality of Fundraising. He says, when we truly enjoy God's unlimited generosity, we will be grateful for when our brothers and sisters receive. Jealousy will simply will have no place in our hearts. When we live in the security that God's love provides, we are freed from the need to hold on tightly. Then we can approach gifts and giving not from lack. Will this be enough? But from trust. I am held, and so is every other in need. When giving is rooted in this divine security, don't you love that, divine security? Our gestures become invitations into a new communion. We are saying, join me in this flow of life. Partake in the abundance of God. Be one. Giving is not a transaction, but a transformation of heart, of relationships, of community. When we offer our resources, our time, our talent, our presence, we build more than another project. We build belonging, purpose, and the visible kingdom of God among us. So, our affirmation for this month by our own Sandy Solomon. I'll say the affirmation once and then let's repeat it together twice. I open my heart to giving and receiving generously. Together, I open my heart to giving and receiving generously. And let's say that again. I open my heart to giving and receiving generously.
Thank you, Reverend Felicia. It never fails that I often say that I don't talk to the prayer chaplains or the ministers about what the topic of my talk is going to be. But I'll tell you, you nailed it perfectly today. So thank you for that. But before we get to my talk, I am so delighted that Jamie Lula is going to shower us with some more music. Jamie Lula.
Giving is not a transaction, it's a transformation. Oh my God. New song coming up. Good morning, y'all.
Once again, my name is Jamie Lula, for those of you who didn't hear the first 40 times. Jonathan, I'm so grateful for your community welcoming me. And this is a song I wrote for my son. He's in his final year at NYU at the Tisch School of Photography. A couple of years he was having a hard time getting out of bed at another school he was going to. So I wrote this song called What If You Knew? It goes for all of us.
What if it's true? You have everything you need. What if it's true? You could live your wildest dreams. Will you run and hide or go along for the ride? Just the current and tide in the ocean of possibilities. What if you knew? What if you knew? What if you knew that the brilliance you're mining is you? What if you knew? What if you knew that the infinite's thriving is you? What if it's true that there's never need for shame? What if it's true that there's power in your pain? Will you run and hide or go along for the ride? Just the current and tide in the ocean of possibilities. What if you knew? What if you knew? What if you knew that the brilliance you're mining is you? What if you knew? What if you knew that the infinite thriving is you? Shadow and light, yin and the yang are all part of you. The past is the past, we all make mistakes. It isn't your truth. Come on, Linda. Give it up for Linda. Oh, what if you knew? What if you knew? What if you knew that the brilliance you're mining is you? What if you knew? What if you knew that the infinite's thriving is you? What if you knew? What if you knew that your soul's so much larger than you? What if you knew? What if you knew? Your design is divine, yes, it's true. What if you knew? What if you knew? Oh, what if you knew? What if you knew? What if you knew?
Jamie Lula. Thank you. Oh, wow, my brother. I was just thinking that I think we first came into each other's lives. You ready for this? I think almost 20 years ago. Yeah. It's been a long time.
I didn't have hair.
Oh, my goodness. What if you knew? What if you knew? What if you knew that the infinite is thriving as you? I love that lyric. What if you knew the infinite is thriving as you? I think sometimes we forget that, which is why I keep coming back to that aspect of our mission statement. Remember who you are. The infinite is thriving as you. And I think when we ask the question, what if you knew, it's an invitation also to explore the ideas of what more is there to know. Because we are constant unfoldment. We are constantly unfolding as this infinite divine presence and power. We are constantly here to be open to the infinite potential and possibility that is inherent as each and every one of us, because that is the nature of God. We are the nature of God. All creation is the nature of God. What if you knew? What if you knew? There's a book I've been reading recently by an author named Rob Bell. He is a Christian minister, and he had a little bit of challenge with the Christian theology because he was interested in evolving some ideas, and he was invited to step away, as happens sometimes. But in this book that I've been reading, it's called What is the Bible? And it's an interesting read because he is not there to tell us what the Bible is really, but inviting us into looking at Scripture from a different perspective. And that's actually not what I'm really going down the road of today, but that's just the book that I've been reading. But in this one sentence really caught my attention when I was reading this book. It said, if you keep telling people who they are, who their best selves are, if you keep reminding them of their true identity, there's a good chance they'll figure out what to do. Every week, I'm inviting you to maybe consider what I am telling you you are. You are the divine presence and power. And when we behave from that point of view, then how can we be anything other than loving presence, compassion, light in this world? So I'm here to share with you what Jamie says to everyone. I told you when Jamie was asking, what is the title of your message going to be on Sunday? I said, well, I'm going to take inspiration from what exists in his email signature, which is related to a song that we're going to hear a little bit later. But his email signature says, "You're perfect, you're golden." So I thought that sounds like the perfect talk title today. You're perfect. You're golden. That's the truth of who you are, the truth of your being. And I think it ties in incredibly well with this notion of generosity, which is the theme of our month. Because when we know the truth of our being, when I know that you're perfect and you're golden, then, as I said before, I believe you are a reflection of something inherent within me, so I must accept that for myself. I'm perfect. I'm golden. We can be perfection and golden expression all together. And again, I say often that it is easy to understand that when we come together on a Sunday and we're in this container and it feels so good and we hear really great music and it's like, oh, we're just going to all love one another, right? And then we walk out these doors and things happen in the world. What if you knew that you're the infinite thriving as you, even in the midst of all the stuff? How might you change your behavior? How might you be reflective from the point of view of love only? We may have found ourselves seeking spiritual community because of a lack of ease in life. Many people join us here on Sundays for the first time because something's happening for them. And they're seeking, it's like, oh my gosh, life is so challenging. And I don't know, like I've tried everything. Maybe I'll try that church thing. Maybe I'll try, that spirituality thing. I hear that Unity might be a good place to go. I'm going to go check that out. And so they join here, and and I'm not going to point anybody out, but this is the experience for many people. They will sit in the back, and when I say, who's here for the first time, they're the ones who I'm giving them the out to not raise their hand or stand up, because they just want to be present for something that they are seeking. The truth is, what they seek can't be found anywhere else other than right in their own heart. Now, we may become a reflection of that which is within their heart, but ultimately the idea is we are here to open up to the awareness of that And as we express our heart space from a loving, compassionate perspective, then people are going to say, yes, I want more of what they're expressing. I want to be more of that. And we may have been told that this lack of ease in life that we may be experiencing is due to something being broken within us. Many of us grew up with that paradigm. That if life is hard, it's because of something you did. Something's broken within you. And I'm here to tell you that is absolutely not true. A lack of ease in life is not due to something being broken. It's a call. It's a drive within us to expand the container. Because what we've created as a container is no longer sufficient to express the God essence that we are, so it seems like everything is falling apart. That's what a lack of ease in life is. It's a call to expand the container. Our call in New Thought, in the New Thought tradition, is this. Our divine work is to reframe the world, to expand the container, and then see what happens. You know what I love about New Thought is it doesn't have answers. It invites us to find the answer within ourselves. And I think that's what really drew me to the New Thought tradition, because it was saying, you know what? All life is an experiment. See what happens. See what happens when you allow yourself to settle in and allow yourself to try it out. Just try it out. Try walking your week this week saying, well, I'm going to change the pronoun a little bit. Not what if you knew, what if I knew? What if I knew I was perfect? What if I knew I was golden? How might life unfold for me from that point of view? Ram Dass, you may have heard this quote from Ram Dass. Treat everyone you meet like God in drag. Without being creepy about it, look around you. All this is God in drag. And this was also an inspiration to one of my spiritual guides. I know, and some of you are going to be like, oh, here he goes again, because some of you will know who this spiritual guide is. And I will tell you after I offer this quotation. Whatever you proclaim as your identity here in the material realm is also your drag. You are not your skin color, you are not your gender, your politics, your career, or your marital status. You are none of the superficial things that this world deems important. The real you is the energy force that created the entire universe. Thank you, RuPaul. What if you knew that that is the truth of your being? What if you knew that the real you is the energy force that created the entire universe? You know, this is a bit of a follow-up to last week's talk when I talked about masks and the paradox of the mask, right? Because all the stuff that we layer upon ourselves is simply a way that we perhaps limit our divine expression, and that's the paradox. We are always in the state of limiting our divine expression and then trying to unlimit our divine expression. And then we limit our divine expression and then we unlimit our divine expression. We're constantly in this paradox, this seeking to balance, right? Because we must be in the world, but we are not of the world. But we live in this experience, this perception of limitation. But the truth is you are unlimited. The truth of your being is that there is no aspect of you that is not whole, perfect, and complete. What if you knew that and acted accordingly? So the paradox is us being both human and divine, and that seems to be the theme of my life. Because when I came into this philosophy 20 years ago, now more than 20 years ago, when I first came into this philosophy, it was like this moment where I was sitting in the back and I was having this, struggle of hearing what I was hearing from the minister that I was experiencing at that time and looking at it in the context of what was happening in my life, which was feeling very challenging at the time. And the invitation was, remember the truth of who you are. Remember the truth of your being. You are divine. And I've grown from there because you've heard people say we are spiritual beings having a human experience. I have grown from that. I don't think we are spiritual beings having a human experience. I think we are spiritual beings having a spiritual experience, because the foundation of this philosophy is there is nothing that is not spiritual and whole and complete. So even our physical presence is the expression of spirit. It cannot be anything other than that, because if we think there is something other than spirit, then we think there is limitation, and there is no limitation except in our belief system. So what will you do with that? Who will you be? How will you interact? And the call for me is this: act from the point of view of generosity. Because once you know the truth of who you are, I invite you to recognize that that is the truth of everyone else you experience in life. And we're going to see people, we put people on scales, hierarchical scales, right? And we see people who we look at and deem successful because of things that have happened in the world of form. And we see people who perhaps we would say are not as successful because of things that happen in the world of form. But we should let go of the notion of defining anybody by what they are expressing in the world of form, because the truth of their being is far beyond form. And so let us move forth with generosity in our hearts to support all living beings. All living beings. The current state of this country has been a challenge for me. It has jeopardized the well-being of many. And I see it. I see it. It may be jeopardizing the well-being of people in this very room. And, I want you to know that if you are feeling challenged in any way by what is unfolding, that there is a community here that is generous at heart and here to support you. The news recently will tell you that because of structures that we have created, that people are going to go hungry. You heard that in the news? I know not everybody watches or pays attention to the news, but that's what we're being told. Here's my question: are you choosing to believe it? And then here's the follow-up to that. What if we stopped thinking that it is someone else's issue to deal with? Because I'll tell you what, it is not politicians who are going to fix this world. We are the ones we've been waiting for. What if you knew? What if we looked at what is happening in our country, in our world, and took it as a call to compassionate action, to be motivated from that heart space to say, I am here to do good in this world because I know that inherently I am goodness embodied and flowing forth into expression, because that is the nature of God. And I am the very nature of God. So let whatever you are experiencing in terms of discord in the world be that call to compassionate action. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what? I just need my water. Thank you very much. Oh, that's much better. Being in the desert, I'll tell you. It's funny that you tripped up a little bit today on the word religion, right? And it is because some people say, well, is New Thought a religion? And the answer is yes and no. The answer is yes if you decide that that's the approach you want to take to the tenets of New Thought, and it's no if that's the approach you decide to take to the tenets of New Thought. You get to decide if it's a religion. I like to say it is a philosophy, a faith, a way of life that I have adopted that works for me. And what I love about it is, unlike traditional religion, it is unlimiting. It is inviting us to be unlimited in our expression. But this notion of generosity, I want to acknowledge, exists through all religious paths, and oftentimes can be seen as foundational to these religious paths. In Islam, it is one of the 5 pillars of Islam, charity, to be generous, to give, right? In Judaism, charity is a moral obligation in Judaism. In Hinduism, it is fundamental to your dharma to give without expectation of return. In Buddhism, a core tenet is that the activity of generosity, the activity of charity, weakens what is referred to often as the three poisons, those three poisons being greed, hatred, and delusion. That generosity, giving of ourselves, weakens those things in us. And of course, in Christianity, the call of Jesus and the reminder from Jesus was this: I was hungry and you gave me food. I was thirsty and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger and you welcomed me. This is Jesus in his last discussion called the Judgment of the Nations. And it is right before he is then off to the Last Supper. This is one of the last things he said in his public ministry before he was brutally crucified. This judgment, and I have a challenge with that word because we have reframed the notion of that word. I like to think of judgment as wisdom or discernment. But in this, he's saying there is going to be judgment. Now, the construct, the context is that there's a judgment from something outside the self, but there is no judgment outside the self. The promise that is offered in that bit of scripture is this. The promise is this: inheriting the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven is not that we're going to inherit that idea that's up on a cloud somewhere. It's that we are allowing ourselves to find heaven within. That heaven is a state of mind and a state of heart. And as we move through life, we are either living from the point of view of heaven or we are living from the point of view of hell. But he is offering this, that to live from the point of view of heaven is to engage in giving. I was hungry and you gave me food. I was thirsty and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger and you welcomed me. This kingdom, a realm of divine ideas, are inviting us to produce perfect harmony, and charity contributes to perfect harmony. Yet I don't think we need scripture. We don't need scripture to know this, right? We don't. We don't need scripture to know this. I had a profound experience of this. There's a joke, Jamie, that has developed here because I walked the Camino de Santiago back in 2023. And I think people are timing me now to see when I'm going to bring it up in my Sunday message. So we don't need scripture to know. I had the profound experience of walking the Camino de Santiago. And as I've said before, one of the tenets of the Camino is that the pilgrims walk with this idea in mind, and it plays itself out everywhere. The Camino provides. Anything that you need, whether you have brought it and carried it on your back or not, you will always find is available to you when you need it. That comes from a state of mind, the state of mind of being in infinite circulation and infinite reciprocity. And so whatever I needed on the Camino, I found. It was always made available to me. And the challenge may be that I came back to this, this different world, because it is a whole world that is developed on the Camino. Came back to this world, and it was like, if I was feeling a lack of flow, it's because I had lost notion of the fact that the Camino provides. The Camino is a metaphor for life. Life provides. But when we're in a lack of flow, what happens? Like if water flows into a pond with no outlet, what happens? Stagnation. And so the call is this, to be in an infinite flow of circulation, of reciprocity, so that we are never stagnant. If we are perfect and golden, may we not understand this being so for all and act accordingly? Why wouldn't we do that? We have some initiatives that have begun here at Unity of Tucson. And one of the things you'll see, as you enter, there is a display that is being offered right now for our year-round food pantry. And I'm so grateful to Jeannie for sparking this idea and then moving forward with it. There's also going to be a drive now called Share the Warmth, which is an invitation to bring in blankets and bring in jackets and gloves and hats that we are then going to donate to Sister Jose's Women's Shelter. We can be of service. We can be generous in our giving. And the call I'm offering is that you actively participate in this, because as you keep the flow going, the flow of generosity, what happens is that it returns to you. Now, they always say it returns to you tenfold. I don't know if that's true. Here's what I know. It returns because we are in a constant state of circulation. The real you is the energy force that created the whole universe, and you can do something about what you perceive to be the discord in life. You are activated into that. And that's the call I'm offering for each and every one of us, to take that, to be active in it, and to move forth from the point of view of generosity and compassion in our hearts. The reality of all is divine beingness. Remember who you are and act accordingly. Peace and blessings. You are magnificent. So before we engage in what is known internally as the benediction song, I want to share with you what my call to this community is in terms of the life practice. And this is a bit more of a directive to this community. I want us to be the definition of generosity this week. And I'm calling on each and every one of us, asking us to please participate in sharing, to donate to our food pantry, non-perishable food, non-expired perishable, non-perishable, non-expired food for this year-round pantry. And please know, if you have need of food in this pantry, please know that you can come and pick it up throughout the week. You can have some on Sunday morning. It is open to you on both sides of the equation, whether you are giving or receiving. Also, please, I'm inviting us all to donate blankets, to donate hats, to donate warm gloves, to share our perfect golden selves in our unique magnificence. That's the life practice that I am offering for us this week, to please participate in that. If you are online, you can send stuff here. We can find ways that, receiving, we are open to receiving. And if you're watching on the broadcast on Friday morning, do you know that we broadcast Friday mornings on KTTU? Yes, there's a 30-minute slot that we broadcast the message of the week. But please know that you can donate things here at Unity of Tucson, and the information can be found on our website there. So please do engage in that participation of the life practice this week. Normally, I would pray during the benediction song, but I think this song stands for itself as a prayer. Please welcome Jamie Lula.
Into your hands I commit my spirit. Into your hands I commit my soul. Into your hands surrender. Into your hands, oh Lord. I don't know what the divine plan is. I can't make sense of what I can't see, but I know that it's in order beyond my wildest dreams. Into your hands I commit my spirit. Into your hands I commit my soul. Surrender.
Into your hands I surrender. I surrender.
To your hands. Serenity is not the absence of life going on around me. It's the stillness I find at any moment, and the truth that sets me free. Into your hands, I commit my spirit.
I commit my spirit
Into your hands,
into your hands,
I commit my soul.
into your hands. I commit my soul
Into your hands,
into your hands,
I surrender.
into your hands. I surrender, I surrender.
Into your hands,
into your hands.
oh Lord. Into your hands,
Into your hands,
oh Lord. Into your hands,
into your hands,
oh Lord. Into your hands, I commit my spirit. Into your hands, I commit my soul. Into your hands, I surrender, I surrender. Into your hands, oh Lord. Come on now. Into your hands, oh Lord. Sing it with the children. Into your hands, oh Lord. Break it down now. Into your hands, oh Lord. Let me hear you sing it louder. Into your hands, oh Lord. Come on, come on, come on, come on now. Into your hands, oh Lord. Let me hear you sing it pretty now.
into your hands, oh Lord.
You're sounding a little Catholic. Come on, a little bit more. Into your hands, oh Lord. Into your hands, oh Lord. Into your hands, oh Lord. Here we go. Into your hands, oh Lord.
Jamie Lula, don't go too far. Yeah. Oh, what a delight. I'm going to invite us all to take out whatever it is we are sharing with this community in terms of our financial support for Unity of Tucson. I invite you to hold it in your hand, whether it is in the form of cash, check, card that indicates that you give by electronic means. And just acknowledge and understand that what you hold in your hand is the activity of the divine, that it is God in action. And as you give, let it be from a loving and generous heart. As the baskets go around, we got another great song from Jamie Lula, so please, Jamie, if you would.
I hope you all join us this afternoon for a little bit more music and celebration and high vibrations. We all need some high vibrations.
In my eyes, in my mind, in my heart and soul, in my life, I have been searching for something, but you are my dream. You're perfect. You're golden, your light, your love. You're perfect, you're golden, you're my light, my love. When I breathe, when I swallow, caress, I feel when I listen. I hear the most beautiful music out of nowhere. Oh, you're perfect, you're golden, you're light, you're love, you're perfect, you're golden, you're my light, my love. Light, I did, I did, I. Light it, I did, I. Light it, I did, I. And all the angels sang. Light, I did, I did, I. Light it, I did, I. Light it, I did, I. When I'm sad and dark, shallow and in doubt, when I'm trying my best to put one foot in front of the other. Oh, you're perfect, you're golden, you're the light of my life, you're my love from forever, and your reflection. I'm perfect, so I'll keep looking at you to keep witnessing my perfection. And you is me. Oh, come on. Light, I did, I did, I. Light it, I did, I. Light it, I did, I. And every angel sang. Light, I did, I did, I. Light it, I did, I. Light it, I did, I. You're always there. You never leave. You're holding me. You set me free. Your guiding light, your empathy, your confidence to express in and as me. Oh, you're perfect, you're golden, you're the light of my life, you're my love from forever, and your reflection. I'm perfect, so I'll keep looking at you to keep witnessing that I'm perfect, I'm golden, you're the light of my life, you're my love from forever, and your reflection. I'm perfect, so I'll keep looking at you to keep witnessing my perfection. And you as me. Light, I did, I did, I. Light it, I did, I. Light it, I did, I. And all the children sang. Light, I did, I did, I. Light it, I did, I. Light it, I did, I. One more part. You're perfect, golden light, my love. Come on and sing it with me, brother. You're perfect, golden light, my love. Sing it out loud, come on. You're perfect, golden light, my love. Sing it to your neighbor. You're perfect, golden light, my love.
Thank you, Jamie. Deb Benson, one of our glorious prayer chaplains, is here to guide us in the blessing of today's offering.
What a joy to bless the offering in this month of generosity. Repeat with me, please. We bless these gifts and we see them going out and blessing our community and the world. And so it is. Amen.
So it is. Thank you, Deb. Here's what's happening at Unity of Tucson.
Good morning, Unity of Tucson. It's Sunday, November 2nd, 2025, and here's what's happening in our vibrant spiritual community. The full moon will be rising in conjunction with our monthly Divinely You experience, so we will be taking it outside and blending it with the Labyrinth Walk. Join Dee Brady Wednesday, November 5th at 6 p.m. at the Labyrinth as she guides us through this transformative evening of crystal bowls, meditation, walking, and releasing. The Eric Butterworth book, Spiritual Economics, is a New Thought classic that reframes prosperity as a spiritual principle rather than a material pursuit. This 6-week course begins this Tuesday, November 4th. You can register now in the Desert Light Book and Gift Store or online at unitytucson.com. Unity of Tucson is seeking inspired leaders to serve in our next board of directors, individuals ready to help shape the next chapter of our spiritual community. Nominations are open now, and voting will take place at our annual meeting on February 1st, 2026. If you feel called to serve and would like more information, please contact Sue Craig. Unity of Tucson is our spiritual home, and together we create its future. Let us know your giving plan for 2026 by pledging your commitment. Your non-binding pledge empowers Reverend Jonathan and the board to plan a clear, balanced budget while sustaining the community we love. Every pledge strengthens the foundation that supports our shared vision and purpose. Make your pledge today at unitytucson.com or pick up a pledge form in the Desert Light Book and Gift Store or the lobby. People pulling together. Unity of Tucson's year-round food pantry is open for business. This is an opportunity for non-perishable, non-expired food items to be donated, as well as an opportunity for community members to take food items for their own use should they need them. You may donate or pick up items in the community alcove next to the Desert Light Book and Gift Store, Monday through Thursday, 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m., and on Sunday mornings. There will be a meeting for holiday event volunteers next Sunday, November 9th at 10:45 a.m. in Annex Room 3. If you wish to provide volunteer support for Unity of Tucson's holiday experiences, you can contact Karen Ives for more details. The upcoming chili cook-off is bringing out the fun competitiveness of Unity of Tucson's finest chili slingers. Join them Saturday, November 15th at 6 p.m. For $20 admission at the door, you will get to taste their chili and get 5 voting tickets. Additional voting tickets will be available for purchase if you wish to stuff the ballot box. If you believe your chili is the best and wish to be a part of the cook-off, pre-registration is required. Sign up today in the Desert Light Book and Gift Store. It's going to be a hot night. There will be a Thanksgiving Eve Unity service on Wednesday, November 26th at 6:30 p.m. Join Reverend Jonathan for reflections on gratitude and appreciation as we give thanks for our many blessings. Join us for our monthly potluck today after Sunday celebration. Enjoy great food, wonderful company, and a harmonious community celebration. Afterwards, join us for Jamie Lula in concert. Tickets are $35 and can be purchased in the lobby or in the Desert Light Book and Gift Store. Events, classes, connection. To find out more, all you got to do is swing by the Desert Light Book and Gift Store, or if a digital connection is your jam, check out unitytucson.com. Make your week magnificent.
Yes, indeed. Come on up, Karen. Karen Ives is going to come to the platform, but before, I want to acknowledge that it is the first Sunday of the month where we celebrate birthdays and anniversaries. As you were coming in, if you're celebrating a birthday or an anniversary during this month, you may have been invited to fill out a ballot that invites us to acknowledge a charity within our own community that if you win the draw, we will contribute to the charity that you have chosen, some of our good in this world. If you were not able to fill out that ballot, it will be available, and the drawing will be held during the potluck at the completion of the service. But if you are celebrating a birthday, we would love to sing happy birthday to you. So if you're celebrating this month, please raise your hand or stand up. Is there anyone celebrating? Grateful to see you. Let us sing happy birthday, shall we? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Wonderful. Will you please welcome Karen Ives?
Good morning. I want to say thank you to those of you who have stepped forward and are wrapping as we wrap up our Gym Click raffle, because I have seen more tickets in the box. So thank you very much. But today we are actually starting our gala information to you. So Unity of Tucson's Platinum Anniversary Gala is just around the bend. It will be held March 14th, 2026 from 4 to 8 p.m. at the beautiful Skyline Country Club with gorgeous views and beautiful sunsets. A time capsule was created when the Spiritual Center was built, and it will be opened and on display at the gala. We will add items to it and reseal it for it to be opened once again in the future. A silent auction will be held, and we are depending on all of you to help make it the best one yet. Sandy Solomon and Deb Benson will share more about that next week. There's going to be dancing to a live band directed by Raphael Carruthers, and I think Erin Anderson's going to be there. So, sharing her vocal talents. This fundraiser is designed to bring in 20% of our yearly budget, so we need everyone to participate. Tickets will go on sale November 30th for $140 per person. So today, we are looking for our gratitude sponsor, our pillars, that provide upfront funds for the event. We have a very short, up here, we'll explain to you what the donations and what the tax deductions for them are. So we already have 2 pillars and our Harmony Hero. And I would like them to come up and be up here while we get the other 10 pillars this morning. So now I couldn't have asked for a better lesson this morning. Thank you. So who is going to be our pillars for this year? We have Reverend Dr. Jonathan Zenz and Dane Miller, and we have Anita and William Summers, and William just stepped out. Our Harmony Hero will be me and my husband this year. And so we are looking for our $5,000 gratitude sponsor and 10 more pillars. If you are willing to be a pillar, please come forward now. This is your opportunity. Come on, we need 10, okay? I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. We've done this every year, and we've gotten all 12. We are not going to stop this year. Come on down. Oh, yes, I see people coming. Thank you. Keep coming. I'm not going to turn anyone down or away. We'll make room for everybody. So let me see. How many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I need one more. Come on, someone. Feel it in your heart. Yes. All right, I want to, because I know some of you are couples, I don't want to be short. So if you could hold up your hands so that I can count off 10, and if you're a couple, only one of you hold up your hand.
Count 12 though, because the two originals are up here. You got to count 12.
Huh?
You got to count 12 because
12.
2.
Oh yeah, 12.
Yeah.
Thank you. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
Four.
5, 6, 7. That's, oh, look at that. Talk about generosity. He is showing how to do it, folks. So thank you. But you will be getting wonderful. Thank you. So let me see. I've got 1, 2. Do we have, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got it then. See, we did it. Thank you. Thank
That's okay.
you.
We'll work it out.
Now, if anyone desires to be our $5,000 gratitude, come on down. We have Holly and Steve Weaver have just stepped forward to be our $5,000 gratitude sponsor for our gala. I think we need to all stand and give them a warm, warm thank you. And thank each and every one of you. There will be an upcoming meeting which will be announced for all our volunteers to help us get this rolling. Thank you.
Thank you all so much.
bless you.
Blessings, blessings, blessings to you all. And I want to say thank you to everyone who made today's celebration so extraordinary. I want to say thank you to our Keepers of the Flames, Diane Christie and Laura Cass, for guiding us in the Flames of Faith ceremony. I want to offer my gratitude to Reverend Felicia Searcy for guiding us with reading in the affirmation and in prayer, to Deb Benson for guiding us in the blessing of the offering. Reverend Felicia and Deb will be available in the sanctuary at the completion of today's celebration if you would like a moment of prayer from them, so please do seek them out. I want to say thank you to everybody who works in the bookstore. I want to say thank you to all of our greeters and ushers. And actually, there's something I want to acknowledge. I called out Jeannie and said thank you for spearheading the food pantry, but I would be remiss if I did not say that the seed of the blanket drive was planted many years ago by Elaine Rockhill, and I want to say thank you to Elaine for that. I want to say thank you to our technical team, Don and Aiden and Jim and Sherry and Gavin back there. Thank you so much. Our extraordinary music team, Paul, Raphael, Aaron, and our music director, Linda Ackerman. And I want to say thank you to our very special guest today, Jamie Lula. As we complete our time here today, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for making your presence known, for celebrating with us. And we're going to end today by sharing together this prayer of divine awareness, which will guide us into our final Jamie Lula song today. And please do come for the concert as well. Let's say this together. I am infinite light. I am infinite love. I am infinite power. I am infinite presence. Wherever God is, I am. Wherever I am, God is. And so it is. Amen. Jamie, please.
Sunshine, your eyes, dewdrops, dragonflies. Come on, y'all. I'm so grateful I'm alive. 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 So grateful. Your voice, waterfall, thrush song, coyote call. Oh yeah, I'm so grateful I'm alive. your hugs, sweet kiss, holding hands in blind bliss. Oh yeah, I'm so grateful I'm alive. 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 The shadows I conceal endeavor to reveal another part of me, embracing all that I perceive. Oh, yeah. Cut grass, jasmine bloom, honeysuckle, and your room. Oh yeah, I'm so grateful I'm alive. I'm so grateful I'm alive. I'm so grateful I'm alive. Sing it out, sing it out. I'm so grateful I'm alive. 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 I'm so grateful Yeah. I'm so grateful I'm alive. I'm so grateful I'm alive. I'm so grateful I'm alive. One more time. I'm so grateful I'm alive. I'm so grateful I'm alive. I'm so grateful I'm alive. Let's take it home. Woo! So grateful. Do you feel grateful? Woo! I'm so grateful.
Make